cross country.
What's up, my boy?
Is that how you do it?
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah.
What's good, man? Talk to
shit,
me.
man. Damn, appreciate you fucking with me, bro.
Yeah, appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. What's good? Talk to me.
Shit, man. So when this shit started, bro? When you start rapping, shit? Like when was the beginning of this shit?
Shit, the beginning of the shit. I've been rapping shit since like I was in school and shit like that.
Yeah.
I was known for like being a nigga beating on the table and shit. I was always a producer before anything.
For real?
Yeah.
You was making beats and shit?
Yeah. I was never really rapping. You know, the rap shit really came by mistake. Because DJ E-Rock, Definition DJ, he came fuck with me on some beats and I accidentally played a song. It was called Big Boy Stunning.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, that bitch a hit. And I was like, man, I don't really be rapping. So he took the song. He came and found me like a couple months later and showed me what he been doing at this club called JC's in the South.
Yeah.
And my first time going to the club, he took me. And shit, and that bitch was turned. They knew my shit word for word. Yeah. Like, bro, I'm gonna get this shit to my other DJs. And I'm telling you, bro, something happened. Yeah. And shit, he took me to a Definition DJ meeting and shit. They all took the song, burned it and shit. But then like 5 months, I was a totally different nigga.
So that was your first song?
Yeah. Not my first song like ever, but like first song like somebody ever took outside of my house studio.
Yeah. Damn, did you make the beat?
I made the beat and everything.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, like all my old hits, I made the beat, so that's what people don't know.
What?
Like a lot of people know, but
I didn't know that shit.
Yeah, like
that's crazy.
Yeah,
I did not know that shit.
Frankie, Big Boy Stuff,
Damn,
The Process,
for real?
all that shit. I made the beats to all that. Full of them bars, all the hits you can think of. I made the beats to all that shit.
And it's crazy because I was just saying, I think people know more of your songs than they don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whole process, like you said.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of songs. Like I had my own separate hits in Houston also. You know what I'm saying? I had the Roundhouse Rockin', YT Dip on that hoe. Yeah. I had like a few of them hoes. Like I had my own separate hits in Houston also. That was the fun part.
Yeah, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. Like, it was unexpected. Shit.
Damn, that's crazy. I did not know you produced, bro. Now, that's the shocker that I just learned today. Yeah. So damn, man, shit, we got some mutual people we linked in with too, man. Right. Shout out to my nigga Kevin A and shit.
Oh yeah, that's my nigga. You know, that's big bro. You know, like my brother. So you know what I'm saying, like for real. So yeah, that nigga had a lot to do with a lot too. So you know, he be making sure that niggas straight, safe on the road, all that shit. Them niggas go everywhere with me. Yeah. You already know. So yeah.
And Big Boy Stunning shit. Didn't that hoe have a Gucci verse on that?
Yeah, Gucci Man on that motherfucker. That came about, I guess, after he got right out of jail, and a mutual partner of ours named Dre. That nigga, he hooked it up and was like, Gucci wanna get on that song.
Damn.
I was like, quit the cap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, bro, he in Houston right now. He said he couldn't come up here.
Damn.
And shit, I was just in the studio like a normal day, and the nigga just busting the door like, bro, that nigga outside, bro, and tour bus.
Damn.
What? Went out there and that shit was real. That nigga pulled up and did his verse in like an hour. Like, he didn't take him that long. He wouldn't take the verse.
Damn, for real.
He wouldn't take the verse and wouldn't take the ad-lib. He was just smoking and like just vibing and shit. And he was like, y'all ready? And he just went in that hoe and wouldn't take that bitch.
Damn.
Yeah, that shit was
so
fun.
He wanted to get on that hoe. It wasn't no paid shit or nothing.
Nah, he just did it out of love. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like the first time I heard Big Boy Stunning, I feel like I remember you just from my memory. I feel like I seen you at Cirque performing that hoe.
Oh yeah.
Outside of the, like how they had the gate right there.
Oh yeah.
You was like standing outside of that hoe performing that bitch.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Yeah, lit. Like that shit crazy.
Yeah. Cirque made a lot of niggas, man. Cirque built a lot of careers. A lot of men that you know today for making this shit. But I gotta give all the thanks to Cirque, to DJ Hustle. You know what I'm saying? That's what don't get the credit of what really made us. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't make us. You know what I'm saying? As far as saying, because you got DJ Coalition, like Go DJs and they made us. You know what I'm saying? But like, who gave us star power was Hustle. Hustle gave us that star power because Cirque was the scene. It was the place to be. And if you got to touch that mic or your song got spent in the Cirque, you was the nigga that night. You the nigga that week, that month. You that nigga. Like,
ain't nothing like that no more. Cause it's like, damn, it was like, damn, there nothing but local music played.
Yeah, because there's no set home no more. Cirque was the home. Cirque and Flow and Shay and all that shit. The main 3 clubs for the weekend. weekend, it was the home for the music. It was the home. It wasn't nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
You got day parties and shit everywhere. You got motherfucking this lounge, that lounge. Like, niggas don't know where to go. And then you got 40 billion DJs who not on the same page.
Yeah.
Back then, the DJs was on one page. Like, it was, yo, you was part of this group, you're part of this group. When we play this song, everybody play this song.
Yeah.
It ain't like that no more.
You're right.
It's all for self out here. Right?
Yeah, and it's like, damn, out of all your songs, cause like you say, that's the whole process, full of them bars. And one song I used to play that probably ain't just the hugest, but back then I used to play Riding in That Slab.
Oh yeah, everybody like that.
That's my shit.
My slab, full of that drink, full of them bars. That's another song everybody like. That wasn't really like too many people knew. He had a song like She Scared of That Pipe. Hits like everywhere.
What's your biggest song, you think?
My biggest song?
To you, what's your biggest song?
To me, probably She Scared of That Pipe or Full of Them Bars, because I can perform either two and get the same reaction. You know what I'm saying? But I know, even though Big Boy Son had Gucci on it, that wasn't my biggest song. It was surprisingly, you know what I'm saying?
Because She Scared of That Pipe, that's probably still played to this day.
Yeah, still played to this day.
So that's a top 10 song in Dallas, you think? Top 20?
You talking about like hit-wise?
All time.
Dallas all time, probably top 5.
Top 5?
Yeah.
So you got Southside the Realest.
Yeah.
That's number 1, probably.
Yeah, Southside the Realest.
Throw It Off, Club Rock.
What's Throw It Off? Which one?
That's Trail Lee, Prince Rock.
Oh, Throw It Off. Yeah. I know what you're talking about, walking around the club.
Yeah.
That. You got a lot though, bro. You really can't say that. You got like Ice Cream Paint
Pipe
Job.
is up there.
Yeah,
I don't think Ice Cream Paint Job is played like that today though.
No, not today, but you talking about the status that it reached.
Scared of That Pipe is played today though.
Yeah, still plays it today. That and Full of Them Bars.
Yeah, Full of Them Bars.
So, definitely got top 10 hits, 3 top 10 hits.
So it was a little bit of break. What was the break? Because I don't feel like it was that long of a break, but it was a little bit of break between.
That was definitely a break. I just quit, bro. Honestly, like everybody was like I hear a lot of stories and I read a lot of comments. People be like, oh, he had a band on him or they blackballed him. There was none of that.
Yeah.
None of that. Like, bro, I was 19 years old handling so much shit on my own. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just quit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, only my real partners know why I really quit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the streets was making more money than I was at that time rapping. So I took that more serious than I did rapping. That was a big mistake. You know what I'm saying? Coming from a grown man point of view, that was a big mistake. Not knowing who I was, I really didn't know who I was. You gotta realize we ain't had an internet. We ain't had such a judgment of what you was by numbers and views and followers and shit. We didn't have none of that. You just kind of really went out where you went is what you got. You know what I'm saying? Reaction that you got. So I really didn't think much was of it. But shit, until I really like started going in public and can't walk in the mall, and then I was like, oh shit, like this what that is. Okay, bet. But by then it was too late for me because I really didn't give a shit about it. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the day, my open opinion and my open voice was looked down on. The things that I rapped about, the things that I talked about was down on, but now it's glorified. Like when I was talking about popping bars and my partner smoking juice and doing this and this and that, and we on bars and all that. Oh, he a drug addict. Nah, this is what I'm rapping about. It was down on. Oh, now it's perk that. You better say something about some drugs, or we ain't listening. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that played a big part in, like I said, my open views and thoughts and shit. I was speaking, openly. People look down on it like, and then the crazy. No, I just don't like the truth or that I speak my mind so much. So people like, oh, you hard to work with. Nah, it's just no point in you being around, fam.
Nah, that's real, bro. Cause I done been around, bro. I done managed a lot of street rappers, bro, and I feel like that's the truth. Like I feel like a lot of street rappers I fucked with care way more about the streets than music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 'cause at the end of the day, it's your livelihood. That's how you survive. That's how you eat at night. The fans don't know that shit.
Yeah.
The fans just hear the music and think you're supposed to have that set. Nah, man. It cost me to put these posters up. It's costing us to do all this and all that. Luckily, I had a backing. You know what I'm saying? Which was Rich Mind and Turo and shit. Luckily, I had a nigga, but at the same time, the CEO at the time, he was taking sacrifices. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
and making me and making us sound and look like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not really knowing. And like I said, I was blind to the fact I wouldn't have stopped rapping if I would have knew the sacrifices that my CEO was taking and the what it took to become that, and not realizing, like, I'm thinking, you know, I got all these hits, why I ain't paid? Like right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nigga getting paid $5,000, $8,000 a show, but nigga, you dealing with tour buses and vans and all that shit gone. By the time you get back to the house, you know what I'm saying? You playing with about a rack, $1,500 out of that 8 shit. You gotta feed niggas, hotels, all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Not realizing, you know, what it really took, you know, a couple more years, nigga, could have been, you know, them 8,000 could have been 20, 30, you know what I'm saying, for a show if I would have kept going. But, you know, I just let the hits ride out, honestly. I ain't make a song in years, but I was just riding the tour dates out, riding the hit out, you know what I'm saying, just letting it ride out, because I knew I didn't want to keep going with it at that time. And then legal situations and shit, you know what I'm saying, going to jail, all that kind of shit. All that played in the fact of why I left, you know what I'm saying, why I quit doing it.
I think a lot of people from that hard copy era before the internet, I think a lot of people had that same situation. Like, everybody damn near kind of faded away, but kind of coming back and getting their flowers and shit too, you know what I'm
saying? It's to a point, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you get your flowers and shit, but are these niggas really getting their flowers though, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like
the Lucci's, the Chiefs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like, you get your flowers, we getting our flowers to a certain extent, but it ain't to the extent to what it, you know, what we're used to, accustomed to. Like, back then, they not calling us out for the dub car shows and shit no more. They not calling us out for the big shit like when we the ones who paid the way for that shit. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, I was thankful for the opportunity that they gave at the time. They ain't have to do that at all. You know what I'm saying? They ain't have to play like till today. I can drop a record and it'll get played on the radio. I'm appreciative of that, so I ain't gonna never. You know what I'm saying, want to cry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, because it's a lot of artists that's back in the day on that. Like, you know, why they ain't say family people got jobs. People got a goal to reach. You know what I'm saying? And a shot and opportunity was given to us that we didn't capitalize on to the greatest extent that we could. So I can't sit there and be like, why? You the why.
Because you would have been probably a superstar if you kept going.
Exactly. Oh, I knew I would have, but you know what I'm saying? I was blind to it. I didn't know.
And then any particular reason why you go from Young Black Gutter Child to Cross Country? Like, any reason you changed the name up?
No, it wasn't no reason. Like, no, you know, label reason or no shit. It was just a new me, man. I just got tired of being tied to that name, bro. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, it's just like, you know, once I started traveling the world and shit, you know, I just want to change the name, but it's just like, I still use it. It's still on my Instagram. I still book shows under Young Black and all that kind of shit, but at the end of the day, it's cross country. It's just, you know, people gravitate to it.
You really shot the video in Hawaii.
I shot 2 videos in Hawaii, man.
I was like, damn, this nigga really in Hawaii, like, for real, for real.
Oh, yeah, man. So, yeah, I done been, like, a lot of times since the first time I went, but, you know, hit that hole and Lil Will and Rainwater and them, so. So, yeah, that's...
What role did they play? Rainwater get a lot of credit for a lot of shit he did in the city, like, what role did he play in your career? You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't really say Rainwater played a role in my career besides, you know, helping out with shows and shit when, you know, when things was going good and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can find you a show. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a lot of speculations of if he was really booking shows and doing this and all that. I'm gonna just tell you about that, bro. It's like, you can't blame show or this artist didn't get awareness of it. Just like, man, everybody was trying to find themselves back in the day, man.
Yeah.
I'm just be honest with you. Everybody was blind to the promoting fact or how to conduct business in the music industry when we had no foundation to even go off of. You know what I'm saying? So I can't blame Rain for a lot of shit that he did or people may have think that he done. Cause you know what I'm saying? Shit, we was all I did a lot of fucked up shit. Like what? Like nigga, I done been paid for verses I didn't turn back in and all that kind of shit. Like niggas be going through shit, all that kind of shit. But like if I had the chance today to make it up, hell yeah, I'd redo all that shit. Like I would have watched how I would have watched how I talked and handle people. Just being honest, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, that roller coaster going up, you gotta ride that motherfucker right back down and get off that bitch.
Because all the relationships.
The same nigga that took your ticket to get on that bitch, he gotta throw that bitch in the trash when you exit that motherfucking door. You know what I'm saying? You get off that ride. So
because those relationships, I'm sure, come into play today, right now.
Oh yeah, like I was just explaining earlier to my partner, you know, about the Rain situation, and then like you know, they were like, damn, why you never say nothing when Rain be doing these, you know, interviews and he be saying your name and shit. I'm like, bro, you got the right to, because I used to treat Rain like shit back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Because I never figured Rain would be where he is, you know what I'm saying? Or he would get his business together and woo-woo, so I always treat him like, you know what I'm saying? Right, he gonna fuck some shit up. You know what I'm saying? So when he say little shit, you know, they're never disrespectful. You know, like, oh, Black could have been this, da-da-da. He right. Like, shit, you know what I'm saying? You got the right to pop your shit right now. I used to do Sean Cotton the same way.
Damn,
like, I used to want to interview a nigga, like, oh, this nigga annoying in the motherfucker. Here he finna come. Woo-doo-woo-doo. You know what I'm saying? So, he actually reached out before he blew up and shit. Was like, oh, he want to help. And I just blew it out like, oh, man, he used to be starting a lot of drama on that motherfucking page. But not looking at the bigger picture that these niggas was chasing. You know what I'm saying? So now when they popping that shit, I can't say nothing. I just suck it up, you know what I'm saying?
It is what it is.
Like, man, get these niggas they flowers, these niggas up. They goddamn, they running that shit. Like, who am I to say? You know what I'm saying? And like I say, like, if I tell any artist right now, fool, you may be popping, your CEO done gave you a chain and watch for that little lady that's bringing your food or whatever, nigga, watch how you talk to her, man. That lady may be an executive somewhere one day and your ass need a deal.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. So, that's always all I learned, bro. I calm pace the shit now. Analyze the shit for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Look at the people that's where they at and be thankful that you on the path that you on, because there's a lot of niggas that ain't even here to even experience this shit. You got artists like C. Shrugs who's like just on the brink of breaking shit. And I'm gonna tell you a story nobody ever, you know, I never even told everybody. Like, C. Shrugs done gave me some words before, like he, you know what I'm saying? I was popping some shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I was popping my shit one time. That nigga, he messaged me one day like, bro, you gotta watch how you talk to people, fool. And I'm like, man, get off that shit, you know what I'm saying? The nigga, he really, you know what I'm saying? But it stuck with me though, fool, because he said some shit. And he was like, bro, you don't ever want people to look at you like a clown, bro. When he said that shit. And it made me, and I finally understood years later, you know what I'm saying? Like, why he would even reach out and say that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's like, what I'm saying is like, damn, you never know when people gonna be here, how long you got. And that nigga, it was a nigga on the verge of having his shot. He was popping a wave at that point. And then, you know, sickness strike out of nowhere and shit.
The hardest worker probably ever is C. Shrugs.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it to you, I ain't gonna lie, the hardest worker, but he's not an artist, I probably would say it's Frank.
Frank?
See, people don't know who Frank is. Frank is the nigga that was behind Paper Chasers and behind that's me with Lil B Man all the time.
I know who you talking about.
That nigga?
Yeah,
that nigga gonna go for it.
I done seen his face a lot.
You talking about a supportive act, a supportive nigga, like, they gonna ride for any cause that his friends have, from a clothing line to some song.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
That nigga Frank gonna get it done. I ain't gonna lie.
As far as now, as far as the Richmond shit that you was talking about earlier, so the whole process, all that shit, did that come before or after Richmond?
All that came, I can't put it to you like this. Big Boy thing came before Richmond, but Richmond picked the song up and, you know, put it on like national status, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Even though it was made its own street, you know, even though it made its own street buzz off the rip, they made sure it like got the radio and et cetera, and it got it in the hands it needed to be. And then came Frankie.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Frankie was actually pushed out to the forefront before Big West Thing, even though I had the song before, because, you know, they came to me and was like, bro, we need a hit for that shit Frank be doing in the club.
Yeah.
See, that song, Frankie, that's about the nigga that I'm talking about.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's the man. Yeah, it was the whole dance with it. He had a dance and shit.
Yeah.
They needed the beat, so I did the beat. I came back there like, we ain't got no hook. I'm like, I ain't got no hook yet. So I just jumped in the booth and did that shit. Within like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it was on radio. And so since it was a dance song, it got pushed harder.
Yeah.
So then what came after that was, you know, the process.
Yeah.
Now this is while I'm with Richmond, and then what came, you know, the rest of the hits at the dope spot. That was Sean on the beat, like first hit.
Yeah.
I was at the dope spot. That was the first time I let an outsider do my beat. That was Sean on the beat.
That's crazy.
At the dope spot. So yeah, that's when he did at the dope spot. Then I backdoored, and he came with the pipe. And which I don't know is all these songs was never supposed to come out. They was never approved by the label. I was just taking them hoes from the studio and just giving them hoes to DJ Hustle.
Yeah.
Because the label, every time they were like, oh, we don't like that, we don't like that, we don't really like that, we don't really like that. But I'm like, nigga, this that shit. You know what I'm saying? This all gonna go. So besides that, I came, you know, with that pipe, and Mr. Rogers came down here and he got the song Roundhouse Rockin' made.
Yeah.
So he was like, man, I need you to do the hook on Roundhouse Rockin'. I'm like, all right, cool. So I did that. That was another hit I had in Houston. So, you know what I'm saying? So while I'm doing that, I had the pipe. And I was like, bro, listen to this.
Yeah.
And so he listened to it. He turned around and told my CEO, like, boy, if you don't push this song, this hoe is a hit of hits.
Yeah.
He was like, this hoe is a hit.
Huge DJ.
Yeah, and he took that hoe. Roger took that hoe and started spinning that bitch and all that, you know what I'm saying? But the nigga who was really pushing the gas on like most of my hits that like I was getting into with DJs and shit like that was DJ Tuss. You know what I'm saying? DJ Tuss, that's like my manager, consultant, whatever you want to call it. That's my nigga. And like he was really in the meeting, like I don't give a fuck what y'all think about this crazy ass little nigga, man. But this nigga jamming, man, you gotta play this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what y'all talking about. So yeah, he was going
so
hard
you
for
kind of faded off for Richmond, really, because it seemed like they was just fucking with QP. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean QP was there before I was there.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? QP was he was there before I was there. And they had the artist JB, so and once I guess they quit ties with JB, I came into the picture. Okay. QP was already there, but I came with a hit already in hand. You know what I'm saying? That was already damn near rolling, and so the focus turned on to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once the focus turned on to me, I brought another nigga with me, which was Buck. Yeah. I was like, bro, if you gonna sign me, you gotta sign my partner, bro. You know what I'm saying? So they did that. So. With that being said, I came, I did that, and the reason why I left Richmond is because I had all these hits, but they never wanted to put my face on anything, like the tour bus or none of that shit, because they felt like they was taking losses with their last artists and shit doing that. Like, bro, push the artist, but they were more focused, I felt like they were more focused on pushing the label than the artist. Then when it came time for me to drop a solo project, they dropped a compilation with me and the other two artists, which was no problem. The album became great, you know what I'm saying?
I remember that.
Legendary album, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I feel like, then after that, I'm like, okay, now it's time for me to do this, you know, do a solo album. And they didn't come through on it, you know what I'm saying? It was just bullshitting, so, you know, I went back to the block. Yeah. I started back doing what I do. Yeah, and I was just sitting in the house and doing what I do and chilling, and I just let it fade out. I was just like, I called him like, I'm done with that shit. I ain't put out a tweet like, fuck that rap shit.
And
I just got out tour during the summer jam and shit.
That might have been late. Cause like it was a switch from like hard copies to digital era. And
that was the blank space right there.
Yeah, for damn near everybody.
Yeah, for everybody. It was
that
a
was
blank
like
space.
a whole new wave came in, and then you kind of came back like 18, I would say.
Yeah, and that's when I came with the name switch. I came back, but I really didn't come back. I was just on some chill shit. You know what I'm saying? Just testing the waters back out. But at the end of the day, fool, if you on to a path, man, just do that shit. Just don't quit that shit.
Don't stop. Yeah. That's what a lot of people tell me. Like, I just interviewed Trey D, and he was telling me if he never stopped,
yeah, him too.
He would be.
He was higher than a firecracker.
Man, that's one of my favorite rappers of all time, bro. I can't lie.
Higher than a firecracker. Well, was Young Pimp C at his finest at the time.
Yeah. So
nigga had that little voice.
Yeah. So anybody, bro. So that's why. And I think one of the only people that stayed from like an era before to now that does get his flowers. Some people agree, some people don't. Fat Pimp, that's a good one. Damn, I didn't think about Fat Pimp.
He gonna stay. Now that's who consistent as hell. No matter what's going on, he gonna keep dropping some shit.
Yeah, and he had the Warner Brothers deal. Lil Ronnie, that's who I was
Lil Ronnie came in behind us though, you know,
like a little bit.
Yeah.
At the very end of the Boogie era. So that's what really get their flowers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for shit show.
Do you think people have a hard time from going to that hard copy era to the digital era?
Definitely.
Because it ain't really too many people.
No, it ain't too many people. It's called time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With due time, everything goes up and it's gonna come down. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just fucking Drake. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's just like people. You only can do something for so long that certain people used to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's why you have your core fan base. If you ain't come from that era with a core fan base, then it's gonna be hard for you. But there's a difference like in the eras because we come from an era where it's quick.
Yeah.
We want it quick, we want it now with the whoop. But I'm gonna tell you who got the most loyal fan base is Houston rappers.
Man.
It's just like, bro, you still got essays, niggas in country towns know all this Houston shit word for word, fam, no matter where you go. They still rap that same way. They still rap the same old school flow. Shit, lean. Like them niggas still on that. Like it's towns that just But we have a core fan base, but we don't know what we want.
Cause how was Boogie even born? Like what was Boogie? And was Frankie a Boogie song? You think?
It was a Boogie song. I mean, it was a dance song. It's just the era. Is the reason why it's called Boogie, and then it's the beat. It's what the beat made you do. You know what I'm saying? Because I never really made a dance song. Exactly. But niggas like, you had the Boogie era on lock. It's like, cool, but I never made
a dance song.
I never made a dance song. It's just like, all I did was talk about selling crack and shit.
Exactly.
But the beat was so cool.
And the dope
you never really noticed what I was talking about.
And the whole process.
Exactly. All my songs was straight dope selling songs, but that's was the kicker of it. It's kind of like when Ray Charles came out. He's rapping dirty music over church beats.
Yeah.
So it was just, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, and then it's like, now it's like my era. I'm rapping dope street crack selling music over boogie beats.
Yeah.
But niggas really not really paying attention until it's time to come to the radio.
Yeah.
And they like, oh, hey, goddamn, we finally paid attention what the hell you talking about. Like, we can't put that out there. Like,
yeah, exactly.
So, you know,
that's
like, I had a lot of meetings about that shit. They're like, man, we like the process, but we kind of like figured out what you're talking about.
Exactly. I mean, it's kind of clear to me, like.
Yeah, like, that's why they even wouldn't, like, the pipe, if the pipe was to drop today, to be played everywhere. Exactly. But they couldn't play it on the radio because it was too vulgar.
Damn, for real?
Like, they play, I got a clean version, but the clean version can't even be that clean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you talking about your dick, the whole goddamn song.
Exactly.
Like,
but it's, I mean, you still kind of got some love for it because you back.
I mean,
and the shit jamming like a bitch.
Yeah.
No Addy, No Navy is my shit.
Oh yeah, that's like my top one right now, bro.
No Addy, No Navy. That song I play like a motherfucker right now. That's my shit.
That's one of my favorite songs to do. It was just to show people the new black, you know what I'm saying? It's just, but it's like I said, it's harder to reach the masses now when, you know, you got a control center of everything, such as like blog sites, and everybody got to be on the same page. If you're not, that's what a lot of artists not understanding why they can't blow up now today. First of all, it's gonna cost money. You know what I'm saying? Which meaning like, yeah, what people may think is money, like $30,000-$40,000, like it don't really even cost that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just, can you get everybody to simultaneously do the same thing? Or are you that coherent to make shit fall into place like that? Meaning, you got these 10 blog sites over here in Texas, these 10 over here in Louisiana, and then these 10 over here in Cali that's all popping. Yeah. First of all, do you have the money to pay all these 10 niggas in each state?
Yeah.
And then do you have the money to make sure they all in the coordinates to make sure these niggas drop it all at the same time?
Yeah.
And then do you have the backing or relationships to even get you a few radio spins? And you know what I'm saying, at the same time these blog sites is dropping this to make it all algorithm down to where it looks good. You know what I mean? That's the goal. You know what I'm saying? It's called a rollout for a reason. Man. You know what I'm saying? It's called a rollout for a reason. The artists don't have rollouts no more. These niggas, like, if you're on a major and you know a big independent, yes, you have a rollout. But for an average artist that's just sitting at the house and he'll drop a song on Facebook or drop a video on YouTube or just, you know, pay say cheese or whoever to post it, he not understanding that you don't have no rollout, that's why it's not happening. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just like, shit, first of all, do you got the rollout? Do you got the titles and the captions for this rollout? Man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Do you have a blog? I mean, do you have a digital scan or digital QR code? You got your posters and flyers, and you got some merch, you got some t-shirts. You got to give these folks something to attach themselves to. Yeah. You know, feel like they're a part of something.
How that big body bands come about? Yeah, Big King, Papa Ron.
Just relationships for real. First of all, Papa Ron is my nigga. Yeah. He was like, man, I need a song for my album. And Big King used to always ask me for a hook, you know what I'm saying? Till like up until then, he like, dang, I ain't gonna do a song with you till you give me a hook. I ain't gonna give you a song till you give me a hook. I be like, man, I be like, bro, just give me the verse. He was like, well, give me a hook, I'll give you the verse. I be like, bro, come on. So I was like, all right, you know what? I said, all right, Papa Run. I said, I'll give you this song. I said, I got a song for you, but you gotta get Big King on it. He was like, I said, and shoot the video. He was like, bet. You know what I'm saying? But even though I already knew it was just gonna happen anyway, because I could have just sent them the song and told them to do it on it. You know what I'm saying? But it was like a joint venture, so I was like, I was like, bro, you got to put Big King on this, so I want him on this. So he was like, all right, bet. So when we did that, we shot the video. He was supposed to be way somewhere else. He stayed in Dallas and did the video and shit. It was all love and shit. These niggas is partners, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been knowing Big King, them niggas for 10, 12 years. Damn. I was like running all them long time. See, what's so crazy is, I remember when Lil Ronnie paid me for a feature back in the day. And now I'm trying to pay this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
twerk is a classic.
Oh yeah, like it wasn't even like that, but he wouldn't even accept the nigga bread. He was like, bro, I do that. I was just, come on, bro. Just like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but that's go to show you like time. Like I said, relationship. Like, you gotta watch how you talk to people, watch how you handle people with the woo, because it was like I say, Lil Ronnie pulled up on me, Redbird Mall parking lot, cashed me out for a feature. He was nobody at the time. Now it's a whole different story. Man. That same nigga that paid me for a feature, I would pay him now. Man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
and then, I mean, you get the respect, bro, because, I mean, how many niggas could get a Tum verse, bro?
Oh, yeah, that's my nigga, too. See,
I got a Tum verse. Come on now.
Bro, like,
everybody can't get a Tum verse.
And that, on God, you can't, because I'm going to tell you about that. Like, we in the spot, you know what I'm saying? Tum in that hoe. We got mutual friends or whatever, you know, Tom just in there playing and watching UFC and shit like he always do.
Damn, that's weird.
Yeah, Tom big ass UFC fan, you know what I'm saying? So he in there watching that shit, and I'm like, Tom, and then I look at these niggas like big bros, you know what I'm saying? These niggas older. Tom will tell you every time I come around, I'm finna jump on him, I'm finna try to wrestle him or some shit. And I'm like, bitch, I need a goddamn verse. He's like, nope, I ain't give you no verse. Someone got a jam. I'm like, come on, bro. So I came with that Houston motherfucker that you talking about. He was like, nah, that bitch jam. He like, nah, that whole jam, I do a verse with that hoe. So that's how that came about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is years later, you know what I'm saying?
So why you come out with a tape called Don't Call Me Young Black? Like,
because it was a new me. It was a new, you know what I'm saying? A new wave. Just don't call me that. Just call me black or cross country, man. Or just cross. You know what I'm saying? So.
But you do. I mean, do you feel like you get the respect you deserve? I mean, after all of this time, you think you get it?
I'm gonna put it to you like this. Don't nobody owe me shit. So I'm never looking for something that I ain't owe, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm never looking for validation of like, hey, you know, it's kind of like I already know it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I feel like I do, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, I feel like I am one of the only artists right now who can still go to the radio station. I got a song without nothing behind it, no press kit, no nothing. But all right, Blake, give it here. Let me check it out.
Yeah.
And go check it out live on air though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's, you know, it has a resume. I have a resume to myself, so
yeah.
It's like, I get brought out by artists on big stages and shit still to today. Like, you know, my first time being brought out was after being like when Dosky G brought me out the 97.9 HIV awareness concert. Like, all these niggas is big bros, bro. I'm like the little brother of the industry, fam. Like, the niggas who embraced me and took me in when I first, like, got into the game was North Dallas niggas.
Yeah.
Like, the first person who took me was, like, Dosky and T-Cash.
These some legends.
And like, them niggas, because they was cool with my CEO.
Yeah.
And they just took a nigga under his wing because I was nowhere from that part of the side of town. You know what I'm
exactly.
Saying? They was like, you with us now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Lucci, like I'm saying, Lucci was another one.
Yeah.
Like, Lucci always gave a nigga game, showed a nigga utmost respect, and was just like, look, bro, you got it. You know what I'm saying? All the time, them niggas, anything them nigga asked me for, anything, vice versa, I gotta do it, because them niggas really took a nigga in, like, on some shit.
Because, I mean, even though you took a break, bro, I still feel like, even doing research for this interview, I feel like I could still find some shit I never heard. Like, I could find some leaks that shit that you didn't upload. I could find some songs that, like, that, you know what I'm saying, that I never heard, that the shit probably wasn't mixed, you know what I'm saying, that kind of got uploaded.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of that,
you know what I'm saying, so... I mean, why you in your career though? I feel like you didn't do that many features though. Like,
man, that's the crazy thing is I did do a lot of features. I feel like I burnt myself out on features, but the niggas who was getting the features was dope boys and niggas from country towns and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest. Another reason why I didn't do a lot of features. They got it from
you, but you didn't get.
I didn't put no features on my shit. And it's like. Put it to you like this, like a person I feel like I should have done a feature with but didn't was like DeRoe, and I had every opportunity to probably could have, but it just be the man shit. It's like, okay, you hot, I'm hot. Yeah. I don't need you though. You know what I'm saying? That type of thinking mind frame, you know what I'm saying, which was very fucked up. Which I should have never like, thought of like some shit like that. And like, you know what I'm saying, like. Another person who I'm gonna tell you who really broke me out of that, Puka Leroy. Man. That nigga really broke me out of that because that nigga just called me one day, fool, and he was just like, hey, bro, I'm gonna just suck that shit up, bro. We need to do a song together. I don't know why I don't be wanting to do a song with you, but I'm gonna stop that shit today. Let's go and hit that hoe. I was like, man, I'm on my way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we did a song that day, like 2 songs that day, and like that's who really broke me out of that shit because he like spoke to a nigga like a man, was just like, hey, bro, fuck that shit, nigga. Like, all the ego shit. I'm trying to do a song. What you trying to do? I'm like, all right, man, that's some shit I've been waiting on to hear from another artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, by time, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so niggas be wanting to, but niggas just be stuck in their ways. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Stuck in their own limelight. You know what I'm saying?
And shit, tell me, I gotta hear this from somebody. You know what I'm saying? On some street shit. Man, what you think about this Gunna shit, bro? Would you do that shit? Would you have did what Gunna did?
Me in Gunner's position, no, because they didn't have nothing on you.
Yeah.
They didn't have nothing on you. You're not on the WhatsApp. You're not talking. You're not doing nothing. You just didn't want to sit and do the time. It's kind of, I'm gonna put it to you like this. It's kind of like the Herb Gotti situation when he was dealing with the feds with him and his other partner. They didn't have Herb Gotti on shit.
Yeah.
They wanted your partner. They only put you in jail because you the money.
Yeah.
You're gonna fund this. You're gonna fund their legal situation. We don't need you doing that. So you sit down too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you could have just sat down. You threw everybody under the bus. And plus, I think it was a lot of miscommunication. I don't think lawyer was talking to lawyer. I don't think, note being passed the note. You know what I'm saying? To let these niggas know this is what's going on. If you take this plea, you throwing Thug under the bus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you think Thug fucked off?
I think these niggas panicked too hard on a state RICO.
Man.
That's all it is. I think.
Damn, so it's state?
Yeah, it's not a federal case. It's a state RICO.
Damn,
that's why the niggas getting plea deals like this. And the feds is not finna get you no plea deal like that at all, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah,
like,
that shit crazy.
30 years probation and shit, that's unheard of. That's
yeah,
like,
that shit
he coming to a nigga that been in the system.
Yeah.
Nigga, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, it's definitely a state RICO, but they can hang your ass. But at the same time, you're not finna, everybody panicking, you know what I'm saying? If you do some time, you're not finna have to do all of it.
Yeah.
Like a Fed case would, 85%, you out of there.
Yeah,
you got a dub, you finna do 17.
Yeah. Damn, bro, we need some more visuals, bro. We need some more taste, bro. Shit, do not take a break, bro. Niggas like me, we core fans, bro. We right here, we jamming your shit. You know what I'm saying? From the young Frankie Lyman to what you got now, bro. So shit. Please keep dropping, you know what I'm saying? Keep doing your shit. Don't go nowhere, bro.
Yeah, I got Cross Country Airlines coming out, you know what I'm saying, right now. Like the last song I had on the radio was my nigga Slick. My nigga, I don't know where he is. My nigga Slick in his hoe.
Oh, yeah.
He was at the last song we had called Strap On Me. You know, that was like the last song that I just put out on the radio like that. And that hoe got a lot of little play, a lot of little spins and shit. And I just wish I would have kept pushing the gas on that also, you know what I'm saying? But like, well, I just want fans to understand also, bro, as an artist, life getting away. Y'all be wondering what happened.
Yeah.
It be life. We gotta pay bills just like y'all do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. We gotta come home and cook and shit just like y'all do, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just jury and shit. That shit just a distraction to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everybody ain't living, hopping out these motherfuckers every day, all day. You know what I'm saying? Like that you see on Instagram and shit. Well, a nigga partner pulling up also. In the wheel, we finna go to the store. Everything ain't big SUVs.
Everybody motherfucking acting rich on the web, nigga. Everybody is not rich on the web, bro. They just capping.
And like, and that's what I wish artists get out of too. Like, you ain't got nothing to prove to us, bro. Like, we like you, fam. Or as a fan like me, I'm a fan of a lot of niggas' music. Like, I still go to a nigga concert. You know what I'm saying? It's like, as a fan, bro. We don't care about that jury shit, fam. That, bro, you can come in that motherfucker. I'm gonna put it to prime example. B-King, bro. You can pull up to a show with sweatpants and some Jordan slides, my nigga, in a black tee, fam, and killing that bitch as if Moneybag Yo just stepped out in that hoe. You know what I'm saying? It's the person, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's the person.
That nigga Money, I mean, this nigga B-King always wearing a t-shirt.
Hey, man. And he rich as hell. Saving that money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
bro.
shit, big ass house. Okay, put it to you like this. Name an artist from my era that's, you know what I'm saying, besides like Lil Ronnie and everybody that got cribs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas took a different approach to the money. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas spending their bread on the wrong shit.
You got a nigga that get 100,000 and go straight spend that whole 80 on drip. And drip and chains. When you got a nigga like B-King who gonna take that 80 and go put a down payment on a mansion and just buy some Jordans. You know what I'm saying?
Still doing the same shit right now. Flexing for the gram, bro.
Yeah.
So that shit, niggas gotta change their thinking, bro.
Yeah, it's all good. But you know, at the end of the day, I can't blame nobody for how they want to experience this thing we call life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You you got some niggas who know they probably don't have a mind frame to keep maintaining that type of money. So while they got it right now, they gonna have the best fun they can with it.
Yeah.
They know they may not ever see it again.
Nah, you right
You know
about
what I'm
that shit.
saying?
Yeah. But shit, we know your stream's finna shoot up, bro. I appreciate this legendary interview from my legend,
man.
bro.
Appreciate y'all. This shit
Young
dope,
Black,
man. Like real talk.
Cross country black shit. You hear it here first, man, on the driver's seat. Appreciate you for fucking with me, man.
Always.
Anything you got to shout out, get off your chest before we get out of here, man?
Man, shit, just shout out to the whole Metroplex, man. Just shout out to everybody, all the radio personnel, and DJs, and vloggers, and everybody, man. Whoever have or who has got something going, man. All the following ones, everybody, man. Everybody got a story, you know what I'm saying, for this city that we call Dallas, man.